It's about to be action packed, so sit back and enjoy the snacks. Oh, hell
Realist, it's Trey.
And it's Tasha.
Married to the Real. 0 Day, episode 4.
Child. Let's see what mistakes are made this episode. Everybody at the bank. This like real life. The bank's folks ain't got their money. What's going on?
This morning.
This sounds like what happened with Bank of America.
Consumer Bank, American Homestead, was the target of an apparent cyber attack.
Or they lied.
As of this hour, the bank, no wire transfers, no withdrawals, no.
So how the fuck people supposed to live for?
All markets will be closed until we are certain
for 48 hours? Some people need money to go get food and shit.
From a similar attack.
That's so stupid. Putting a freeze on everything financial for 48 hours is crazy.
Teams, gangbangs, CBTs, small penis humiliation, scuffles.
Come Monday, if we don't reopen the banks, we're fucked. And if we do, and everyone wants
Some
their
people
money
can't live
because we
without they
haven't
money
solved
over
this,
the
Then it's a
weekend, though.
disaster, I know.
I just think
Imagine I had shit I needed to take care of, get prescriptions, food, just go without that for 2 days.
Okay. It all
What else?
comes
Y'all should have
apart.
gave them
Your
money
father
since y'all
can't
cutting
help
shit
us
down, cutting
anymore,
shit
but
off.
he can't hurt us. He needs to understand that.
What do you think he'd do right now?
Nick,
What? Did they say what happened to his son?
run, not look back.
Why don't we? Just fucking run. He hasn't been himself.
The kill chain analysis is still underway. Sir, even with the transaction freeze, people want to be sure that their balances are intact. In the last hour, we've seen the apps and websites of perfectly healthy banks crash with all the traffic.
Now we need him to break, which is why I have to get back to work.
My followers must be through the roof, right? And did you check the spike in traffic to the side? Will you check that? And when you get out of here, I want you to call Jason. Let's get that merch going. Let's get t-shirts, let's get cups, let's get hats. People fucking love hats.
You need to talk.
But what do you have to hide if you really ain't doing no whole shit? You talking to little girls? Little boys? What we doing?
That's who they're after.
First thing, Bob.
Because if people sending you shit to put on your show, that's different than what you're doing.
Show doesn't mean I'm shacking up with them.
Evan.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Bobby. You buying their bullshit too?
Mr. McKenna, I'm Valerie Whitesell. I work for the...
I know who you work for. I want nothing to do with it.
No, please. I came to talk to you about Proteus.
I know this man tilted his hair, throwing me off.
You were the only scientist from the original team that I was able to track down.
Well, the others are all dead.
So you're suggesting...
Well, we were secretly designing neurological weapons for the United States government.
Somebody always is, and then somebody always steal it, and then they can't figure shit out.
So, yeah, we knew the risks.
That's what they doing to the president? Y'all, they be designing some ignorant ass fucking shit. Makes somebody look like they got some kind of fucking brain disease or some shit, and then somebody did it.
Don't forget the Puro.
Ignore the noise.
They don't break you first. Not them boarding up the fucking bank like this. Somebody been to burnt that shit down. Exactly. That's why I was like, that's stupid. If you can't get money at the bank, people don't just have cash on them like that.
OTA, no. I'm gonna guess Ethiopia.
And what the fuck that got to do with the conversation?
Kenya. Yeah. Kenya. You know about the Mau Mau Rebellion, right? What the British did there to quash it? Real nasty shit.
My dad came here when he was a kid. Lost his parents, his sister, everyone. Still wakes up screaming all these years later until he remembers he's in Queens.
Complete inventory of the Reaper's farm. Data recovery failed. Servers were all toast.
Damn. All of them.
Chameleon Mini, Overtooth 1, long-range AM radio.
Long range radio. Come on, stupid bitch. That's why I was like, he over there talking on the shit.
15, that's it, no more.
I will call her team at Panoply and set it up. I need to speak to you.
But see, if you snitch, then you gotta explain how you know this shit. So now you stuck.
I've had episodes.
So there is some shit like that that exists.
Symptoms like.
Cause how they just come up with that shit for this?
Like sometimes I hear sounds that aren't there. I might see faces that may or may not be there.
Question is, who used it on you?
She did die. I spoke to the coroner myself, the one you sent Roger to.
Mullen was a fine idea, safe, unifying. I may not have liked it, but I never said it wasn't smart. We all hoped it would work out.
So now it's like if Roger come clean, he ain't gonna be able to get close enough to tell him. He gonna have to tell somebody else.
Change direction while protecting yourself from any blowback. Would anybody really be surprised if he quits again?
Not the same. Back then it was personal. Everyone knew that his family was coming apart.
So did he resign before his term was over?
And everyone knows that history tends to repeat itself.
What? Now what the hell did that just do? Did he just activate some shit?
Break it.
Like he just bought it, called some shit. If you hear something though, what is they gonna do for you instead of telling somebody?
I'm told that there are levers that you can pull. Levers that until now have been used to sow panic and fear. This country would be grateful. I would be grateful if instead you would use those levers to encourage calm.
Now you want my help.
There we go.
This killer, your offer to help with the investigation was gracious, but hard to accept due to the fact that the DOJ is investigating you for 19 violations of the Sherman Antitrust Act.
Every aspiring autocracy begins by insisting that the private sector bend a knee.
And who's the one trying to stop a run on the banks to secure your billions?
Thanks for the tea.
They keep doing this 0 day plus whatever it is. We gonna get another attack on it. Because y'all said this was gonna happen again.
Give me the motherfucking groceries.
You can't eat if you in jail or dead. That shit is stupid as fuck. If you get arrested or die, you can't eat or drink nothing.
Bro.
23 hours, 17 minutes. I can't hold Congress off any longer. That's all you got.
Want to protect your conscience or this country?
Okay, well, Carl's right. You know,
Carl want to get a piece of this man for calling out that he was from. He's like Ethiopia. He about to go in there and tear his ass
One of the reasons you were taught to do this job was to prevent this scenario. You know what it looks like. When
all the people they interrogated, Carl ain't asked for a piece until now. Who is this? Y'all sitting here right now doing nothing.
You prove to me that you are of sound mind, or I will tell the country that you are not.
Hey!
Y'all seen Wendy Williams do that? They had her locked up in that place and she dropped a note from her window and they came in and had the police come in there and get her out. And she passed all that shit.
Could you do me a favor? Could you please tell Blendon or whoever the fuck sent you to fuck off? Thank you very much. And Roger Carlson is closed for business.
You don't get to decide that. You know that.
Like, he looked like he fillet people for a living.
We hear Mullen isn't right in the head. Time's come. It's best for everyone if he handed over the reins of this commission to someone else.
How would y'all know he not right in the head? Who's saying that?
He quits.
How y'all hear
These
that?
days, no one will think twice.
Something that ain't nobody talking about. Y'all heard it.
You'll have 3 minutes to observe this figure drawing. And now, draw it from memory. Ready?
Baby, I would have failed that.
Memory.
I would have failed that.
A list of
I probably would have got the
words.
outside.
Face, velvet, church, daisy, red.
Oh, I know you're looking at the book about the Constitution. The way they sell them books at Five Below, because I just took my kids to Five Below and we literally picked up that book. Like, the fuck? That's crazy. That's very interesting. They just selling them hoes in all the stores now. Look just like that. Dang.
I'm not just scared.
They got these big body ass bitches up here.
I gave you names. I gave you
I know he about to
addresses.
piss all on himself. He was an Abigail. Oh, wow.
It's about to get dark, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Right. And then right after that, your dad asked me to come work for him. And he said it was his idea, but I knew it was your idea.
Are you like writing a memoir? What are you talking about?
So
I saw it as a way to get back, to get us back.
I was not supposed to even be at the here. You hacked my fucking phone too, didn't you? Roger, did you hack my fucking phone?
There's more.
wow. So you one of them. That's very weird behavior, sir. Child, they fucking this man up.
An agent. He can't move. He can't fight.
This how Whitney died. Let me find out. Somebody is showing y'all on TV. Right after she told that shit to Brandy too. I don't know what she told Brandy, but she showed out that same night.
Good morning.
Good morning.
They set him up to look like he did it and committed suicide.
That the FBI has identified the criminals behind the cyber attack.
They made it seem like Roger did it.
Bank.
Cause she said it was good news.
Sinecure. They have no apparent connection to the Zero Day attack.
President Mullen has refused our request to answer them before the House Oversight Committee, which is why later today we will be subpoenaing his wife.
That's what you got up here to say?
Reason to believe that the former First Lady.
She looked like she didn't know he was finna say that.
Insight into her husband's decision making these past several weeks. What if
She looked at him like, bitch, I know you lying.
I have high hopes that she has
That's
more
fucking crazy.
respect for the law than that.
Speaker Giant!
Child, these supposed to be pissing me clean off. Oh, they let him go to the house. So I wonder how they found out he was dead. I don't be trusting shit like that. They could have did that to make him step away from being president. Depending on who neck he was on. Couldn't get to you, got to the next best thing. Drowning in a bathtub, I feel like it's not something that should happen often, bro. That's like, you have to be really, really gone to just fall under the water and just never come back up. Really? Y'all see how they be staging shit? Shooting up in this nice ass tub with this view and then just going under the water. He ain't get to tell nobody what he found either, because he found and got that radio shit and wrote that shit down and he ain't get to tell nobody. Child, this why Obama went in with black hair and came out with white hair, because they be doing the most. They don't have the little band across it. Well, he chose to die instead of. Well, I don't think he knew he was gonna die, but he chose not to sell him out anymore that he had already been doing. So he ended up dying. I knew when that dude sat by him and looked like that, that was not the I'm gonna snitch on you type. That was the serial killer type. Cleanup crew. Gotta look for the signs. That was a big bitch. That man not out here snitching on nobody.
Damn.
I don't know. It's only 2 episodes left, so I don't know if they're gonna figure this shit out at this point. He was close though. I wonder why nobody else thought to do that though. Like y'all brought the shit in from the farm and you saw the radio and you didn't think to look and see what channel it was on and try to do that too. Like I would have thought with all them different people, somebody would have thought to do that, but guess not. Like if they had a CB radio in there, they was talking to somebody. So what frequency was they on? See if anything else come across it. All the servers are fried. That should have been the next lead you had. But we're gonna get out of here, I guess.
Thank y'all for the support. Full reactions on Patreon. It's Trey.
And it's Tasha.
Stay real.
You already watched, so you might as well subscribe, please.